No, I'm low on food, I'm low on food, I'm low on food. Yes, yes, yes! Die, you insufferable hellspawn! Die! Yes! I knew I could beat you someday, I knew it! Oh, suffer! Sink back into the abyss, you fiend! Doug! Did you see what I did, Doug? Did you see that?
Yes, no, it probably sounds all very impressive. I'm sure you're very proud.
Dang straight I am proud, Doug! This is a milestone! Don't you dare minimize my glory. Hello everybody and welcome to Pravus Gaming and Runescape 3. You all just saw a little milestone that just occurred less than 20 minutes ago. I'm very excited about it. It's just a little milestone moment. I knew it was going to happen eventually, but there it is. Figured I'd record it. Why not? Why am I floating in the air? We're floating in the air. Sorry, wait, what? No. Okay, we need to continue with the Nomad's Elegy quest, because that is where we last left off. Sorry this video is coming out a little bit later than it usually would. It was double XP weekend, and I kind of played a lot. Few notable things happened. Got my 90 range and 90 magic. Got myself up to 92 prayer, which cost me a pretty penny, but now I have access to Soul Split, which makes it all worthwhile. A few other things here and there, 85 Slayer, and, you know, just some stuff. Some useful stuff. I don't know. A couple extra summoning levels. Either way, it was a profitable weekend for me ultimately, but getting Soul Split is going to be huge. But will it be useful in the final boss? I have no idea. In the meantime, last we left off, we did interrogate the Legio guy. Apparently Nomad is building a god. A giant clay god, maybe? What's this? Build battering ram blueprint. So what do we need to do now? Now that we have our intel, we will need to construct a battering ram. When you're ready, use the table to determine which allies will help you gather the materials. Okay, fine. Apparently we're building a battering ram. So who do you want as our first ally? I'm gonna say Zanuck, because, you know, undoubtedly cave goblins are good for labor. And we haven't used Jessica in a while. Jessica, you're coming with me. Is she gonna be useful? Is she gonna be a hindrance? Not really sure.
We need to gather enough wood and metal to build a decent-sized battering ram. That shifty...
I thought that said the S word there, but...
That shifty-looking tree over there looks like it should provide enough wood, and the rocks here can be mined for metal. What do you want me to do?
I want you to gather metal. You're a cave goblin. You're accustomed to digging, I'm sure. Jessica, you're gonna gather wood. Not that kind of wood. Shut up. We're fine. So is this just a boring gathering part of the quest? Because I kind of feel like it might be. Boo. I'm just gonna skip ahead then. Oh.
I wondered how long it would take for you to show up here in the underworld. Alive, of course. Don't worry. You're not going mad. How, you ask?
It's quite... I am gathering so fast he can't talk. The obelisk calls to me, but you're safe. Your pet god hasn't seen to that. My pet god has seen that I am safe. Who's my pet god? McFlaren? But here we are again. Let's play the role of dastardly villain. Is that the lie you tell yourself? I'm gonna switch over to the metal now because I think that Jessica can get the rest. That you're the hero, that you've changed the world for the better. Man, I feel like this would have been a great conversation, but I've missed out on all of it. I guess Nomad is trying to convince me that I'm not actually the hero. Yep, see, there we go, because it is a lie. I guess he wasn't counting on the fact that I do have a crystal hatchet and crystal pickaxe now, which means I gather things very quickly. Because of you Guthics died, do you remember you let them all in his resting place? This is true. I don't necessarily regret that, but it is true. And is this the last piece? Are you gonna have one final snippy comment? That's enough materials. I should return to the HQ to build the battering ram.
It was your hubris that allowed Sliske to slay him. You know that, don't you?
I'm sure I do. You know what also I'm sure about? That I don't care. Look, Guthix is dead and now Zaros is able to enter the world. Technically it was a win for me, even if it was unfortunate how it came about, but nonetheless. Okay, so now we have a battering ram. I guess we just go down to this hologram, the blueprint, the little hotspot, building hotspot, and build a battering ram. Never built a battering ram before. This is going to be a new aspect of the construction skill. Siege weapons. It actually should be. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Let's see. I'm getting a lot of XP for doing what? It seems I'm just going to sit here and gain XP for nothing. Cool. Oh, it's because of you that the gods have returned to threaten us all. Well, technically, but it was going to happen whether I was involved or not. They flooded the world in droves, each of them giving orders imposing their idea of order. And your problem with that would be what?
I saw what my master had become, and I destroyed him. I saved the world from his madness. But you have so many masters. Do you even realize you're a servant? Yes, I know. You want to deny me. You feel you are in charge. It is a comforting lie, I'm sure. But you are here on the word of gods, both alive and dead. You have been told that I am dangerous, that my plan is madness, and it is. It's also our only hope. My fortress stands in opposition to the gods, to all the gods. I will be the shield for Giellinor, protecting the world from their arrogant machinations. No matter what the cost, I will pay it. Because to not do so would be far, far worse. So build your siege weapons and storm my gates. I wish that when you reach my gates, it is as a friend, as someone who knows my way is the only way. But I am no fool, Norek Pravus. I know that when we meet again, you will give me no choice. When we meet again, it will be the day you die. I am sorry, but there really is no other way.
Don't pretend to be some sort of altruist, Nomad. I know full well that you want to take all that power for yourself.
So farewell, Norek Pravus. I look forward to devouring your soul. I imagine it will be exquisite.
Well, I am pretty tasty.
That's it. We can now break through Nomad's defenses.
Use the war table to begin the assault. Why can't I just click on this and say, everyone rally to me? Oh, wow, I just noticed the ram's head on that thing. That's legit. Dang, I got some good craftsmanship right there, I'll tell you what. All right, well, do I have to pick some people out? No, I'm standing at the head of the table because that's where I belong.
We are about to lead the fight to Nomad himself. I am told now is the time for speeches. I am not a man of many words, so Norek Pravus, will you do the honor?
You're not a man at all, Death. Something else entirely. Nomad has taken a lot from us. Our homes, our friends, and he even threatens our immortal souls. He wants to leave us broken and defeated. He wants us to be afraid. But we are not afraid. He expected us to stand alone. Instead, we stand united. Heroes from some of the greatest stories. Legends who have slain monsters from our deepest nightmares. And brave adventurers that have beaten back the gods themselves. Even Death himself fights by our side. None of us fight alone. We fight together, and against such a force, Nomad doesn't stand a chance. Now we bring the fight to him. Now he can see how much pain he can take. For Giellinor! I guess Xenia and Hazelmere and Icflaren and Death didn't really feel like joining in on this. The enemy's portals won't start attacking until you've taken the ram. The battering ram will follow behind you. You must keep it safe or the assault is over. Each of your allies can be commanded by clicking on them or using the control interface. Hold your mouse cursor over the pictures of your allies to see how best to use them. What? Death, with a single swing of his mighty scythe, I feel like we're talking about Thor, Death will instantly kill a single enemy within melee range, slow to recharge. Icflaren will attack enemies with a magical blast that will deal heavy damage to that enemy and those around them, slow to recharge. Zanuck attacks with a ranged crossbow attack. Periodically, she will fire multiple shots at a single opponent. Hazelmere will create an illusion that will draw the attention from the enemy, causing them to attack the illusion over any other target. Oh, good. Hazelmure's our take. Who would have thought? Xenia fights with a ranged magic attack. Occasionally, she will heal all adjacent allies except for the World Guardian and Battering Ram. Jessica's a ranged magic attacker. She deals average damage to enemies within range. I guess I'm walking forward then. Oh yeah, sure enough. Okay, I'm just going to turn off my run, and I'm just going to do this. We appear to have crushed Zanuck. Well done, everybody. This is a really slow Battering Ram. Just going to point this out. This is going to take freaking forever. Do you see how long this bridge is? It doesn't even fit on the screen. Oh wait, there's an enemy.
The goblin, too weak to fight her own battles. The elderly gnome, enslaved by destiny. These are your soldiers. You are more desperate than I thought.
Well, so far this hasn't been extremely difficult. I guess we just have to sit back and defend the Battering Ram for a while, or we get a cutscene, which I'm also okay with. No, wait, we just assume that we made it.
Look at it. My fortress defiled by that madman.
Okay, what now?
Well, thanks to our friend Septimus, we know there's a shortcut into the fortress.
Wait, what? No, there isn't. It's my fortress. I would know.
Yeah, they, kind of made one.
How dare they? The insolence! The outrage! I will...
Yes, divine retribution, souls cast into the eternal nightmare, etc., etc. We have bigger things to deal with now. As I was saying, there is a shortcut into the castle. Some of us can sneak in and take on Nomad, whilst the others distract him at the gate.
Or you can storm the front gates if you want Nomad to befoul his breeches in terror.
Quite. It's up to you, Narek Pravus. The secret passage is off to the east if you want to use that. Otherwise, we just lead the ram to the entrance and let it get to work.
We know from the bridge that Nomad isn't just going to let us past, so we're going to need to keep the ram from being destroyed. Well, Guardian, you know our strengths and weaknesses. Just tell us where you need us and we will follow.
I mean, tactically sneaking in is pretty cool, but I feel like they're going to have a really hard time defending the ram without me, so I'm just going to lead the assault to the north, and we're just going to straight up storm the gates. Storming the gates of hell! I know what I'm calling this episode.
Why do you not surrender? My forces are clearly superior. My power unassailable.
Yeah, you say that. I don't know if you've met me. My powers are pretty unassailable too. Turns out, my powers were pretty assailable. On second thought, this doesn't seem to have gone too well. 3 times I've tried to get across that. It is so hard to command these idiots that it just does not work out well for me. It doesn't work out well at all. So I guess, excuse me, we are going to enter the secret tunnel over here. Why are you still talking, Nomad? Yes, we are going to skip the battle. And then what? What's the downside of this exactly? Is it that we have less allies in the final fight? I don't know.
That's it. We're in. Time to take Nomad down.
You go on ahead. We'll stay back and hold them off.
My fortress. Once a place to welcome souls and help them pass on to somewhere better. Now befouled by Nomad. And he is using it to build that thing. That mockery of divinity. An insult named Gieleanor.
They spelled divinity wrong. Just saying.
Do you feel that, Icflaren? I sense the power of Nomad's creation. Nomad, what have you done?
What the crap is that?
I have created salvation for the people of Gieleanor and given it as their namesake.
My god! It's Gothix but made of corpses! This is horrifying!
A bulwark against the machinations of the gods. A god forged from the amalgamation of all the souls of Giellinor, mindless and obedient to those who can master it. A god that desires no worship, no penance, no subjugation. A god that serves the people, not the other way around.
Yeah, and is also made of the people. This is disgusting.
But that's insane. You cannot seriously believe this abomination is a good thing. That's madness.
No! Serving the gods is madness. Letting them tear Giellinor apart is madness. This is our only hope.
You sound a lot like Xenia. Guess what? I let her die. I cannot let you do this, Nomad. It's too much.
Then do as you must, Nordic Pravus. Let's see how much pain you can take.
Funny, I'm pretty sure I said the same thing in my speech.
Well, that's settled then. He's insane.
Agreed. But all the more dangerous for it. Nordic Pravus, we must destroy this construct.
And Nomad. I'll take care of him. Can you guys handle that thing?
Together, yes. I can't fight a god, but I can handle Nomad's army quite nicely. I'll deal with the zealots on the ground floor. Draw their attention away from the rest of you.
Good plan. I will try to cut away the souls that empower it. Very well. I'll tackle the head of the beast, though it may look like my old friend. I will relish its destruction. Then we are ready. Nordic Pravus, good luck.
You too. All of you. Well, this is gonna suck. So I was warned ahead of time by some viewers that, one, I will want to bring a beast, so I'm bringing the old Adamant Minotaur, because that's what we used last time we fought Nomad. And I also brought a kite shield, because apparently the resonance ability is going to be very important. At least so it would seem. My gosh, that thing is horrifying! Alright, Nomad's level 799. Go sick him, Adamant Minotaur! He must humiliate me again. Well, I'm pretty sure I killed you last time, not the other way around. I'm gonna drink a defense potion and a grand magic potion. I have grown thrice more powerful than the last time. What the heck? Ah! Okay, feel the power of Giellinor quite literally. Hey, no horns. What are you talking about? My gosh, he hurts. He hurts a lot, in fact. What the crap is this? He really hurts. Alright, fine. No screwing around. Soul split on. Let's get some healing out of you. We probably should get away from the pink things. If I recall correctly, those are probably bad. Speaking of which, I'm in pain. This isn't going very well at all. Ow. No, 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 no. No, no, stop. Okay, auto attack off, because this thing's gonna get me killed. Alright, now let's do some damage. Feel the power of Giellinor. This is what they said about this whole... Oh, wait, I'm dead. Well, I guess we're not gonna use a Beast of Burden after all. So, wise guy, eh? Let me at him, let me at him! We'll get you, Nomad. We'll get you yet. Shall be a true battle of the ages here. I seem to have gotten a little bit better since last time. That said, I am still a little bit worried about the longevity of this fight because I'm using up a lot of food just to get through this fight. My gosh, he is tough. I'll give him credit, he's tough. But I think we got him this time. There we go. Oh wait, you stand above a god, Giellinor smite him. Please don't. I really would rather you didn't.
A room full of ascension soldiers, and only little old me to fight them. I should probably break my arm or something, but make it a fair fight. I need to keep their attention focused on me, so that they don't discover the others.
Well, thus far this all isn't too bad. Basically, I just have to keep alternating some abilities. Kill the healers first, of course, use the Fire Blast, which hits everybody, use Shield Dome to protect myself from the ranged attacks, and then once they're all dead, I'll worry about these shield guys with my Shadow Stalk in order to get behind them. Seems reasonable enough to me. And now we just need to do some little shadow stalking stuff to jump behind them. I suspect my animation is supposed to go away here and I should just pop up behind him instead, but I seem to be seeing double for some reason. Not really sure why, but that's scary. Yeah, we're fine. We win. Now what? Oh, let's up the ante, shall we? Please, no. Frap, you didn't tell me I'd have to do this all over again? There's no way I've got enough food to make this work. This is insanity. How on earth am I supposed to do this all in one shot? Whoa. Oh, this is where the resonant thing, okay, well, I'm dead. Right, so that whole can you face my raft thing is probably where I'm supposed to be using my shield to try and get away from it. I'm learning the fight, but the thing is, even if I execute it perfectly, he does so much damage. What am I supposed to do? I don't really know. Well, maybe if I'm lucky, it'll save after every round or so. No, it appears that you have to do the whole thing in one shot. That's insanity. There's no freaking way. Oh, wait, no, he is doing the thing. Okay, hang on. War Shield, Resonance. And am I gonna be safe? It appears that I am. Switch back to my staff. Okay, maybe it is. So he did the same talking point he did before, but it looks like I actually will get to save after every round. Well, thank God. You know, it might be crazy, but I actually feel like this Dagonoth is helpful. Oops, let's get out of these things. They do kind of suck. But yeah, this Dagonoth actually seems to be doing a bit of work. I'm impressed. Go get him, Daggy. Go get him. Go get him. Switch the Bando Shield. Resonance. Here comes the attack. And we're safe. Switch. A fight. Okay, we're actually handling ourselves a heck of a lot better now. I'm liking this.
You cannot win, Nordic Pravus.
Gielinor spite them. Is this Xenia again? No, it's Death. Okay. Death, what are we going to do with you? So face me, step to the side, and then swipe. That releases a soul, and use it. Now move. Yeah? I think that was the right idea. Pretty sure. There we go. And there's the soul, and run. How many times do we have to do this? 4? 1 for each side, northwest, south, east? Maybe. It's not exactly clear, is it? It's the first damage I've taken this time. Alright, ability's on cooldown. We freed another thing. Let's run. No, wait. Nate, wait. Nope, we're good. Oh, now we have to fight him. Feel the power of Gielinor. Well, I'd rather not. Ow! God damn it, you cheating little bastard! You can't start me off in a fight like that. Obviously, I didn't have a chance to get prepared. You were not prepared, said Illidan. Can you handle my wrath? Yes, seen it all before. Vroom, 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 and I'm safe. Come on. One of your senses can help you this time. What? Oh, this is not fair. This isn't fair. No, I don't like where this game is going. Stop it. You can't make me fight Gielinor and 2 nomads. Yeah, no, that was never gonna happen. I had to restock on food. Absolutely not. Bull crap. This boss is ridiculous. How on earth are you expected to beat him without either max combat stats or taking a break after every single round to restock? This is absurd. Maybe I'm looking at this all wrong. Maybe switching to melee will actually be a lot smarter. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, finally got that. It only took like 15 tries, and of course we have another phase. No, all these dangers and stupid quest. I am so frustrated, I hate it. Can't even begin to describe how stupid this quest is. So apparently Flaren just runs around and releases a bunch of souls, which is fine. The construct is chasing me with some sort of beam, but presumably once I've released enough souls, I can reflect it back at the construct and do some serious damage to that thing. Presumably. You never really know, right? So I guess the goal ultimately is to have more souls than Gielinor once he's finished with whatever stupid thing he's doing. And then somehow I have to time this out to do this? Shield? Did it work or not? I reflected a massive blow and this ends now. Yeah, probably, because guess what? I've got no freaking food. Again. Which means I just have to let myself die, go restock, and do it all over again. Gosh, this is so dumb. We're gonna try something different. We're gonna use Protect from Melee instead of using this stupid Soul Split, because I'm not convinced it's doing enough for me. Whoa, he's rushing straight at me. Actually, I think I find this particular part of the fight to be a little bit easier than all the other ones have been. His quick attacks with Protect from Melee are somewhat manageable, albeit not very manageable, but somewhat. And of course, a freaking ton of Saradomin Bruise does help, but still, I shouldn't. This fight is harder than the freaking Queen Black Dragon, and that's absurd. That's right. Stand to the aura of my sunbeam, Nomad. The light shall cleanse you. Or something stupid like that. Gosh, what a pathetically stupid fight. In my opinion, if I can get Nomad to stand in those pink beams, he should take freaking damage. That would make sense. Then at least you would have a way to freaking get around this quest. It'd be more balanced. You just have to figure out the mechanics. But no. Even if you get it perfect and avoid everything from Gielinor, this fight is freaking hard as balls. Wait, what did you just do? Who shall kill... What the... You did not. You did not. You cheating... The fact that it didn't actually make me lose all of my armor makes me wonder if it didn't actually intend to kill me, and technically I don't have to do the fight, but if I do, I'm gonna get so mad. No, thank God. Alright, I should be good to go. Who's gonna kill Gielinor? Death or Icthlaren? I'm gonna let Death kill him. I don't think it matters that much, but we'll try it. Oh good, a cutscene. My God. I have never been so angry in RuneScape. Oh, sure, let's toss him the staff. What are you doing? What are you trying to do? Oh. Well, that seems vaguely familiar of what actually killed Guthix. You know, a staff of Armadillo kind of thing. Sort of like that. And Nomad is beaten, but still not freaking dead. My God. Can I torture him? We learned how to torture in this quest. Can we torture him, please? I really, really want to. You have no idea how much pent-up rage I have.
No. No! Do you even know what you've done? You've doomed us all. You've doomed the world.
Yeah, you've said all that before. It seemed to turn out all right.
Don't you see? We would have had a power strong enough to protect us from all the gods. With a god controlled by mortals.
You mean a god controlled by you? Oh, see? Claren gets it.
By which you mean you.
Who else? None of you have the will to do what must be done. None of you have the...
Oh, stop it. I've been in your shoes, but even I wasn't as deluded as you are now.
Yeah, Xenia, you would have an appreciation for this, wouldn't you?
The gods may represent a threat, but your plan created a very real, unavoidable disaster. Countless souls, shredded into pieces and stitched together into that thing. How dare you try and claim, even for a moment, that this scheme is anything other than unutterably evil?
What does it matter anyway? Congratulations, you stopped me. I applaud you. Really, I do. Now nothing can stop your masters from crushing this world, our people, into dust.
What masters?
Are you really so ignorant? So deluded into thinking yourself a hero that you can't even see the strings? This whole game, the dance of the gods, it revolves around you. You're the game piece that they all play with. Did a gathering of gods really have to wait for the arrival of one mortal to get started? There's a reason that all of these stories focus on you. Can't you see it? It's all a game to them, and...
Bravo, bravo, a most splendid display.
Reveal yourself, Sliske. We all know it's you.
Oh, if you insist. Oh, Icky. Still not a fan of the theatrical?
What are you doing here, Sliske?
Oh, isn't that obvious? I'm here with an invitation. Harold, my good friend, because you so beautifully murdered the countless souls amalgamated into the new god Gielinor, I hereby invite you to attend my grand summit and compete for the Stone of Jas.
I will attend, if only to take it from you.
As good a motivation as any, I suppose. But I have one more invite to extend. Norik Pravus, my dear friend, I am proud to offer you an invite to my grand competition.
Why?
Why? Because you defeated Nomad here, a being of remarkable power. I think such a feat is worthy of recognition, don't you? For defeating Nomad, you will stand shoulder to shoulder with the gods themselves. And you'll all compete for the most fantastic of prizes, the Stone of Jas. Oh, but first, there's one final thing left, isn't there? Nomad. What will you do with him? He obviously won't stop his wicked schemes. So the question is, live or die?
Kill me. I'm not afraid of death.
I won't need much time to change that opinion, I assure you.
Ha ha! Delightful. But are you really willing to add one more mindless death to this? Perhaps imprisonment or a fine. I mean, is his crime really so great? He's a hero, really, right?
No! He's not a hero! He's horrible! And the fact that we didn't kill him properly the first time is what brought this all about! No! Kill him! Kill him! Nomad, your crimes are too great. You cannot be allowed to live.
Do it.
Okay. Oh, I switched stabs for a second there.
Quite right. Who needs mercy? So entirely overrated, in my opinion. I mean, does it really help anyone, do you suppose? Does a dragon change its scales because of a single act of kindness? Who cares? Now, I'll even do you a little favor.
Will you? I really hope it's a good one because I've had enough small favors.
And clear up that pesky corpse.
Wait, what'd you do? Did you just freaking steal Nomad from me? If you stole Nomad, I swear to God.
Well then, till we meet again, Norik Pravus. As always, it's been a delight.
Sliske. One day I will have the delight of smashing his bones to pieces and scattering them to the winds.
He has taken my quarry from me again. Nomad's soul will be mine. Soon.
Everyone, stop. Let it sink in. We've won. Nomad is defeated, his grip on the souls removed. We have prevented the rise of a new, terrifying deity. Sliske thrives on chaos. He wants us to feel this is a defeat, but it is far from it.
You're right, of course.
Come on, we didn't do this alone. We should go and speak to the others before we go. And let them all die, because they're all dead. Don't forget for a split second that they're all dead. They're gonna stay that way for a while.
Say your goodbyes, Norik Pravus, and come speak to me again. I'll take you home then.
No, screw it. Zanuck and Jessica, I don't know what you did, but you were useless, so I hate you. Hazelmere, you're a gnome. I'm kind of racist in that way, so no, forget you. Xenia, you deserve death because of the stuff you tried to do, so, I mean, I'm glad that you were helpful and redeemed yourself a little bit in the end, but at the end of the day, I don't care about any of you guys. I want to get out of here right freaking now. Have I said my goodbyes? No, and it is like you'll never see these people again, and that's exactly what I want.
It is rare that we get to say such goodbyes. Fate has given you an opportunity you should not squander.
And yet, how much more powerful and how much more of a jerk do I seem for deliberately squandering that? I'm going through with it. I've said my goodbyes.
Very well.
Wait. Before you go, there is one thing that we should resolve.
There is? Come on, no!
Whilst Nomad may be defeated, the obelisk at Soul Wars still remains a very real danger.
Wasn't that destroyed in the explosion?
It was, and yet it has returned. It seems there is something more to that device than we first thought.
As long as the obelisk remains, there is a danger that someone might learn how to harness it again.
Like who?
There are forces out there, ancient and dangerous, that have yet to reveal themselves. Not counting the dangers that we already know of. Imagine what Sliske Zabarak or Ziborigal could do with such power. Then there are the people who would use it to do good. Imagine such a device in the hands of, say, Ariane, or even myself. The danger is undeniable.
The obelisk is too dangerous to leave unguarded. We will need to appoint a caretaker. It is within my power to grant one soul here a reprieve, albeit a temporary one. A few years, that's all. Still, a few moments can be an eternity if used correctly, so a few years does not seem unreasonable. Sadly, I can grant such a boon to only one of you. I'd like to offer it to you, Zanuck.
Me? But the others deserve it so much more.
Your life was never yours to live. The machinations of Bandos took your destiny from you and warped it for his own ends.
Then his death became yours. You weren't even allowed to die according to your own path. You died ultimately because he failed.
After all the souls I could not save here, I would like to address at least one of fate's cruelties.
But what about the rest of you? It would feel very wrong to leave you here. I, for one, think it's a great idea. No offense to everyone else, but Zanuck would have been my choice.
I'm not sure I can live another life. Better that the youngsters get a chance at life again, I think.
Honestly, I worry that the grand scheme of things is a balance of life to death, and this could damage that.
Norik Pravus, what do you think?
Oh, fine. Come back with me, Zanuck. Whatever. Guard the frickin' soul obelisk, then it's settled. You'll have a few years. Thank you, I'm a good friend. Goodbye, my friends. I could have said it's about time, but I don't want to make them all know that I'm a total jerk and that I hate them all to no small end. Oh, look. The end of the stupidest quest Jagex has come up with. God! I don't know if I was doing it all wrong. It's entirely possible that I was doing all of it completely wrong, but I feel like this was one of the most unbalanced boss fights that Jagex has yet ever created. I mean, my stats are not awful, okay? I've got 124 combat, I had 90 magic, pretty decent defense, I had everything right, okay? I had everything right. I mean, if you're gonna have something like that, you need to put a much, much higher combat requirement threshold, because that was ridiculous. Even if you followed every single step of the fight down to the letter, didn't make a single mistake, Nomad would freaking kill you most of the time. It is absurd. That was dumb. I hated that quest. It could have been really cool, but Jagex had to ruin it. God, so angry. All right, well, on that note, guys, I guess we're gonna end this video here. Thank you guys for watching, even if I was a bit of a sourpuss about it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I, as always, will see you guys next time.